Imagine this. Nearly every human being, over 90%, remains unaware of a cosmic secret so profound it could shatter the very foundation of our existence. Prepare yourself to confront an overwhelming revelation that not only redefines our understanding of salvation, but also calls us to a radical shift in perspective. This is no ordinary sermon. It is an invitation into the heart of a divine mystery that has been hidden for ages, now revealed to those daring enough to listen. The message begins with a forceful declaration, an explosive call to set aside every preoccupation with the mundane and the self. In a world dominated by self-interest and transient pursuits, the Apostle Paul emerges not as a mere teacher, but as a visionary witness from the heavenly realms. He writes from a place where human limits dissolve, offering us a panoramic view of salvation, a view that commands our attention and invites us to reconsider our place in the universe. As you listen, let these words echo in the silence of your mind. Salvation is not the product of human endeavor or self-made merit. It is a meticulously crafted masterpiece, designed and executed by a sovereign God whose purpose stretches from eternity into eternity. This is a reality where every heartbeat, every breath, every moment of your life is intertwined with divine orchestration, a symphony of grace and redemption that has been unfolding since time immemorial. Consider the magnitude of what is being revealed. The Epistle to the Ephesians does more than just recount the mechanics of faith. It lifts the veil on an existence that is governed by a power far greater than our finite understanding. Here, Paul speaks with a boldness that borders on the transcendent. He beckons us to leave behind our self-absorption and to behold the immeasurable riches of God's plan, a plan so vast and intricate that it defies the confines of human logic. In these sacred words, we encounter the undeniable truth that God's plan for redemption was never an afterthought. It was predestined, meticulously designed by the Creator of all things. The mystery of God's will, his sublime, inscrutable purpose, reveals itself through the magnificent tapestry of the divine plan. It is as if the cosmos itself sings in unison with the declaration that every event, every encounter, every twist of fate is part of a masterful design that leads us inexorably to the heart of God. Pause for a moment and reflect on the staggering idea. Every trial you have endured, every joy you have celebrated, is woven into a narrative that is larger than life itself. This is the mystery that calls you to abandon your self-centered vision and to see the world through the eyes of eternity. It is a call to recognize that your life, with all its struggles and triumphs, is a precious note in the grand symphony composed by a sovereign and loving Creator. From a heavenly vantage of the Apostle Paul, we are given a glimpse into realms that defy human description, a vision where the glory of God radiates in every corner of existence. His language is rich with superlatives. He speaks of the mystery, the riches, and the grace of God with fervor that leaves no room for doubt. It is an invitation to experience the fullness of divine majesty, to be enveloped by a grace so abundant that it transforms every aspect of our being. Think of it this way. While the Epistle to the Romans offers us the pure expression of justification by faith, the Epistle to the Ephesians elevates our understanding to a realm where grace and mystery converge in a majestic dance. It challenges us to lift our eyes from the mundane details of daily life and to behold a reality where God reigns supreme over all creation. Every moment is an opportunity to witness the unfolding of an eternal plan, a plan that speaks to the very core of our humanity. The text is not merely a theological treatise. It is an immersive journey into the depths of divine love and sovereignty. Paul's words serve as a beacon in a dark and uncertain world, calling us to rise above our limited perceptions and to embrace a truth that is both humbling and liberating. Imagine standing on the edge of an infinite abyss, where the only certainty is the all-encompassing presence of a God who holds the universe in his hands. That is the reality that awaits those who dare to listen with an open heart. Every phrase, every pause, is imbued with an urgency that compels us to reflect on our relationship with the divine. In these moments, the text transforms into a powerful prayer, a call to surrender our self-made ambitions and to immerse ourselves in the overwhelming grace of God. It is a reminder that the treasures of this world are fleeting, but the riches of God's love are eternal. When we truly grasp this, our hearts are stirred with longing to seek a higher purpose, to embrace a destiny that transcends the ephemeral and touches the everlasting. The mystery of God's was a recurring theme, a word repeated with relentless passion throughout this epistle. It is a mystery that invites us to venture beyond the boundaries of human understanding, to acknowledge that there is a divine logic at work, one that orchestrates every detail of our lives. In this mystery, we are called to confront our own insignificance and to marvel at the infinite wisdom that governs the cosmos. It is a call to let go of our illusions of control and to trust in a plan that is far greater than we could ever imagine. Consider profound implications of this truth. If the divine mystery encompasses every facet of our existence, then no moment is wasted, no experience is insignificant. Each day is an opportunity to witness the glory of God's creation, to see how His grace interlaces even the most ordinary moments with extraordinary purpose. The hidden threads of destiny, once obscure and unknowable, are now illuminated by the light of divine revelation. This is the power of God's grace, a power that redeems, restores, and transforms lives. Imagine the impact on your spirit when you realize that your entire journey is part of this grand narrative. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable become stepping stones toward a deeper, more meaningful existence. The pain of past mistakes gives way to the joy of redemption, and the relentless pursuit of personal gain is replaced by a humble recognition of a higher calling. This is not a mere intellectual exercise. It is a radical transformation of the soul, a rebirth into a life suffused with divine purpose and boundless hope. In the quiet moments of reflection, as you allow these words to sink deep into your being, you may feel a stirring, a quiet revolution of the heart. It is as if the ancient truths of the epistle awaken something dormant within you, a spark of recognition that you are part of something immeasurably greater than yourself. This awakening is the beginning of a journey, a pilgrimage of the spirit that takes you from the confines of the everyday into the limitless expanse of divine mystery. Yet, this journey is not without its challenges. Embracing the mystery of God demands that we relinquish our illusions of understanding and accept that some truths are beyond our grasp. It calls for a surrender of the ego, a willingness to be humble before the vastness of the divine. This is not a defeat, but a profound victory, the victory of faith over the arrogance of human reason. In this surrender, we find a freedom that transcends all earthly constraints, a liberation that comes from knowing that our lives are in the hands of a loving and sovereign God. The call to embrace this mystery is echoed throughout the ages by those who have walked the path of faith. From the fervent prayers of the early church to the impassioned sermons of the Puritans and Covenanters, the message remains unchanged. Begin with God. Set aside the trivialities of self-interest and open your heart to a truth that is as old as time and as vibrant as the dawn of a new day. This is a challenge, to live not for ourselves, but for the glory of a Creator who is both transcendent and intimately involved in every detail of our lives. As you continue on this journey, let the words of the apostle resonate within you. Allow them to strip away the layers of doubt and distraction, revealing a core divine truth that is both comforting and transformative. In a world rife with uncertainty and strife, the assurance of God's eternal plan stands as a beacon of hope, a promise that no matter how chaotic life may seem, there's a divine order that governs all things. It is a truth that defies the fleeting trends of society and speaks to the enduring nature of the human spirit. Reflect on the power of this revelation. The notion that every moment, every heartbeat, is part of a divine symphony orchestrated by the Almighty. This is a call to live with intention, to recognize that our existence is not an accident, but a deliberate act of divine love. With every breath, we are invited to join in this cosmic song, a song of redemption, grace, and unending wonder. It is a song that transforms our inner turmoil into a harmonious melody of faith and hope. In these final moments of reflection, allow the overwhelming majesty of this mystery to wash over you. Picture yourself standing at the threshold of a new understanding, where every fear is replaced by faith and every doubt gives way to a steadfast assurance in God's plan. This is the moment when the divine meets the human, a moment of sublime connection that defies all logic and expectation. It is an encounter that leaves you forever changed, with a heart that beats in rhythm with the eternal pulse of Creator. Now, as you take this journey inward, remember that the mystery of God is not meant to be fully unraveled by our limited minds. It is an eternal invitation to marvel, to worship, and to surrender, to acknowledge that some things, no matter how deeply we search, will always remain a glorious mystery. And yet, It is in that very mystery that we find our truest purpose and our deepest joy. So, let these words serve as a constant reminder. Your life is not your own, but a cherished part of a divine narrative that spans the heavens and the earth. Every moment is a testament to a love so vast, a plan so intricate, that it humbles the proudest hearts and lifts the downtrodden with its radiant grace. Embrace this truth with open arms and allow the mystery of God to guide your steps as you navigate the intricate dance of life. As you walk this path, let your heart overflow with gratitude for the divine encounter that awaits at every turn, a revelation that transforms ordinary moments into sacred experiences. Feel the surge of divine energy as you acknowledge that every trial, every blessing, is part of an eternal design that calls you to a life of deeper meaning and purpose. This is not merely a sermon. It is a call to live with passion, to seek truth beyond the surface, and to be forever changed by the majesty of God's infinite love. Now, in the quiet of your soul, let this final invitation take root. Dare to look beyond the veil of everyday existence and into the vast, awe-inspiring mystery of the divine. Surrender your doubts, cast aside your fears, and open your heart to the transformative power of a love that knows no bounds. The mystery of God is not a puzzle to be solved, but a wondrous reality to be experienced, an experience that will forever alter the course of your life. Stand ready to be captivated by a truth that is both terrifying in its enormity and comforting in its promise, a truth that whispers to you in the stillness of night, urging you to step into a new realm of understanding and faith. Embrace the unknown, for within it lies the extraordinary, a journey that transforms despair into hope, chaos into order, and isolation into a profound union with the eternal. Let these stirring revelations guide you forward. With every word that you absorb, may you feel a stirring of divine purpose, a call to rise above the clamor of the world and to be enveloped by a love that is as vast as the universe itself. This is your moment, a moment to reject the ordinary and to step boldly into the extraordinary realm of God's majestic mystery. In the fullness of this divine encounter, you will come to see that life is not a series of random events, but a carefully woven tapestry of grace and redemption. Every thread, every nuance, has been placed by the hand of a loving Creator, whose sovereignty is as undeniable as it is transformative. Allow this truth to permeate every fiber of your being, and let it guide you to a life marked by wonder, reverence, and a deep, abiding connection with the eternal. Now, take a deep breath, and as the silence settles, feel the truth of these words resonate within you. You are not merely a spectator in this grand narrative. You are an active participant in a cosmic story of love, sacrifice, and redemption. Let the majesty of God's mystery empower you, uplift you, and transform you from the inside out. Step forward with courage and conviction, knowing that the divine plan is ever-present, ever-guiding, and infinitely gracious. This is a shocking, awe-inspiring secret that has the power to transform everything. The secret that awaits you in the luminous pages of divine revelation. Embrace it, live it, and let it be the guiding light on your journey to eternal fulfillment. May these words inspire you to seek deeper truths, to question boldly, and to trust implicitly in a God whose mystery is as unfathomable as it is magnificent. The path before you is lit by a grace that transcends human understanding, a grace that calls you to a life of endless discovery, eternal worship, and an ever-deepening relationship with the divine. Now, go forth into the world, carry with you the eternal flame of divine mystery, and let every moment be a testimony to the magnificent, life-altering power of God's love. Embrace the mystery, cherish the grace, and live each day as a glorious celebration of the eternal plan that has been set in motion since the dawn of creation. This is the call to awaken, to marvel, and to step into a reality where every heartbeat echoes the rhythm of the divine, where every breath is a hymn of praise, and where every moment is an invitation to be forever transformed by the majestic mystery of God. Prepare yourself, for this is a journey of a lifetime, a journey into the heart of truth, into the realm of divine wonder, and into the infinite embrace of a love that is as eternal as it is all-encompassing. Embrace this invitation with fervor and let the transformative power of God's majestic mystery illuminate your path now and forever.